Today is a sad day, you guys. It's official. VeggieTales is canceled. And no, not just the DVD series. I mean, there hasn't been an episode for that in over 3 years. I think we kind of assumed, we kind of all knew that. But VeggieTales on Netflix, in the city, in the house, in outer space, whatever, it's all canceled. The entire thing. There's no more VeggieTales. Now, how do I know this? Great question. Let me roll the clip for you.
I had a little bit of interaction with our Netflix series, VeggieTales in the House, primarily through voice work. Did voice work for that. I wrote like 3 of those stories, so not a huge amount of work on that end, but mostly the voice work end. So I'm not working with VeggieTales anymore. We're not currently doing any more new production in VeggieTales.
And I was present for that, and I did talk to Mike Naraki myself, and no, he's the VeggieTales is done. He's working on his own book series now, called The Dead Sea Squirrels. It's not out yet, but keep a lookout for it. It looks pretty funny from what I've seen. And also I talked to Kurt Heineke, who did all the music for VeggieTales, and yeah, he basically said the same thing, that VeggieTales is dead. And he's been working on Superbook for a while now. Anyone who watches Superbook knows that. But yeah, today, you guys, I mean, it's not today that this happened. Obviously, it's happened in the past, but it's confirmed. If you couldn't tell by the VeggieTales Facebook, which has just been showing VeggieTales in its regular pure form, not in that Netflix, whatever you want to call that, VeggieTales is done. So we can only hope that VeggieTales comes back. VeggieTales on DVD, or regular VeggieTales, however you want to look at it, cost them $700,000 to $1 million per episode to make. And as DVD sales declined and more people are streaming things, they weren't making their money back like they used to be. They kept making less and less money with each episode. And then when Netflix came along and purchased the rights to VeggieTales, it only made sense since that's where everyone is at. They were all streaming it. It's just unfortunate that it wasn't regular VeggieTales. I think we all would have been okay with it if it had been regular VeggieTales, like just regular VeggieTales episodes released on Netflix. I think every single one of us would have been okay with that. But nope, that's not what happened, as we all know, and VeggieTales, it's canceled. I do have a thought. It probably won't happen based on everything I've heard of Phil Vischer from his podcast and his blog post, but I think now is the ripe opportunity for Phil Vischer to buy back VeggieTales. And why not? It's a dead property, and he originally owned it. He would just have to want to have it again, I guess. Seems like it's obvious that he should want it, but there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that, I don't know. It doesn't really seem like Phil Vischer wants it anymore. Though it would be interesting for him to at least acquire the rights and maybe just put all the episodes up on his streaming service, Jellytelly. I think that would be a good move. But this is all just from me. I'm just one man with a YouTube channel. So what do you guys think? Post your comments in the comments below. And I do apologize. Final Frontier is not up this week, but it will be up next week. I was at the Christian Worldview Film Festival where I actually talked with Mike Naraki and Kurt Heineke. And that's where I got this information, so I really hadn't had the chance to work on the episode yet. But I have some more interesting news about Final Frontier that will be happening the week after Final Frontier comes out. That came straight from Mike Naraki himself. So once again, we'll have a special episode. But Final Frontier is coming out next week, I promise. And man, look at this hair. Woo. Remember that God made you special, and he loves you very much. Bye.